We do have about 12 species of rattlesnakes that are here, and the woman never saw the snake. We hauled her out and we took her to Phoenix. She got the antivenom.
Hello, we're still in Grand Canyon. This time we're at the Bright Angel Trail. It's a different type of trail to the Kaibab Trail. We're going a couple of thousand feet down to a different part of the canyon, and stay with us as we enjoy the hike down, endure the hike up, and have a great chat with one of the park rangers. Let's go back to where it all began. Good morning, how you doing? Great view from the start. There's our friend Mr. Vomit again. If you look down there, you can see the trail just zigzagging all the way into that canyon down there. So last time we were on the Kaibab Trail, and I have to say that felt a lot harder in terms of just the layout of the trail. That was a lot more rutted. Every time you went over one of these sort of wooden things, you stepped into almost a trench. This seems much more, I don't know, smoother to negotiate. But I'll let you know on the way up. But also the gradient doesn't seem to be as steep as the Kaibab Trail. So anyway, we're about 400 feet down in elevation at about half a mile. This is also very majestic and cathedral-like here. One of these Grand Canyon geology moments that you've got the mixture of rock layer there, one crushing the other. The sound of silence. Apart from Nancy Perry's boots. Took it to 911, we met up with Officer Mallory Mento of the National Park Service Police, who told us about the beat that she has to walk every day. Here's the next article in Police One coming up, look, everybody.
Yeah.
So we've just run into this amazing person who's just finished a patrol. So where have you come down from, or up from?
So I work in Canyon District of Grand Canyon National Park, and I'm stationed down at Havasupai Gardens every once in a while. And so I work a few days on and a few days off, and so I just spent the past 4 days at Havasupai Gardens. I hiked down a couple days ago, and now I'm hiking back up.
And how long was the hike up for you?
I started at 6:30 a.m. and it's 9 o'clock. So,
wow.
par for the course.
Wonderful.
Stop and talk to a lot of people, and
like me with a camera.
yeah. I'm a law enforcement officer, and then I'm also a wildland firefighter. I'm an advanced emergency technician, and then also a search and rescue expert.
So you're the triple threat then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we do a lot. We have to handle a lot. We see some of the most amount of visitors in any national park every year, and a lot of them do come below the rim, and they get involved in all sorts of issues and that we have to deal with, and we help them.
Clinically, what do you see down there?
Clinically, we see a lot of, in the summer, we see a lot of hyponatremia and rhabdomyolysis, sometimes together, which is pretty scary. We see a lot of heat exhaustion and other heat-related illnesses, as well as slips, trips, and falls. So we'll see like minor traumas every once in a while. We'll get a major trauma for somebody who stepped on an unstable rock near the edge and fell a considerable amount. Those are few and far between, thankfully, but we do have to respond to stuff like that.
Wonderful. And you do a SAR shift, you said, as well?
Yes, and so SAR shift is somebody is in charge of every major and minor incident below the rim. in a 24-hour rolling basis every day. So I will serve as SAR shift. We have about 10 or 11 people in the park that are able to do that, and so I'm one of those people. And so if you call 911 from below the rim, you'll get transferred to me most likely. There's been one snake bite in the last 10 years, and it was out west of here near Thunder River Trail. And the woman never saw the snake, she just felt it. She thought she got bit by a bug while she was crossing a river. And so we hauled her out, and we took her to Phoenix. She got the antivenom, and she had some complications, but she still has like some sort of like numbness and tingling sensation in her legs to this day, but we see it very rarely. We do have about 12 species of rattlesnakes that are here, and we have our own special rattlesnake below the rim. It's called the Grand Canyon pink rattlesnake. And that's pretty cool, but we don't often encounter them or have like negative interactions with people and our snakes. I wanted to be a ranger. I've been a ranger for 10 years. It seemed like when I first started doing this, it was really hard to like get permanent and like make this a career. It was a lot of seasonal stuff. I moved around a lot, and I was really lucky and fortunate and happy to land a permanent job and get to do this for the rest of my life. I'm really happy about it.
Well, as you've just hiked up from the bottom, thank you for talking to us at the top. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to us.
We're here.
So.
As you come around this corner, the view just opens up into the wider canyon as well. Tea break. Cheers. Our target for today is down there, which is called 3 Mile House, and it's about 2,500 feet from the rim. That's the stop point and the turnaround point and the lunch point. Destination is in sight. Just one little sweeping part of the hill to go, and it's lunchtime. 3 Mile Rest House, and we're going to rest. Now there's the bumper sticker you need. Down is optional, up is mandatory. We'll find out in a minute. 3 Mile Rest House, people resting. Water available, always good. Even restrooms. None of that on the Kaibab Trail. And then take a second just to look at what we came down, and then, as you saw, what is mandatory to go up. And declare this the snack spot.
Oh my god.
Here comes today's mule train. This time bringing up the tourists. Nancy Perry, now you've done both of the classic trails in the Grand Canyon. Which one was your favourite?
This one.
Why was that?
Not many people.
Very true. It takes a dedicated person to come down here. (1,954 feet to go. Up. And up. And up. Oh, so we've started the up climb. It's one of those ones where you can hear your heartbeat beating in your ears. But I'll report back when we get back to the 1.5 mile house. (1,200 climbed. The sun's come out, and just the colours of the canyon has changed again. Every time you look around a different corner, or even 5 minutes passes, and the shades, the hues, the colours just change again. So 1700 of gain now, about 200 to go. Feeling good. Okay, Bright Angel Trail done. They say this was very difficult. Average time 4 to 6 hours. We cracked it in 5. As we leave the trail, we come back into the tourist zone. And that was that. Another trail done. Give the hike a like. You know the rest. Cue music.